Intrigued by this. Caught up with Nicolai Blackman earlier on. He's been signing autographs and hats and flags and everything else. Talk about him more in a moment. There's Jakub Krischke of Czechia. Lorenzo Ballarati of Italy goes in 1. Davide Passafaro of Italy in 7. You're seeing this young man a lot this week. Filip Samazic of Canada in 2. From Brazil in 6, it's Pedro Sanson. And I mentioned this man, 50 freestyle champion from last night. I asked Nicolai Blackman, right, what kind of time are we going to get tonight? He said, don't care, man. All I want to do is make the final. 50.08 he was in the heats. Szymon Miziak, Poland 5, and the ever-present, it would seem, Daniel Deal in lane number 4. Oh, a clutch of medals already to his name. Second in the 200 IM, and of course golds in the relays. So a nice old collection. We can't get a medal in this one yet. That'll be tomorrow night, providing he makes it, of course. Only 3 swimmers went sub 50 this morning. He was one of them, and he is in lane 4. David Popovic with the championship record, 47.07. Can't see that being pushed in this particular race, or indeed on the final. I think had a bit too much. Bit of a glint off the top of the pool, but the big man is going for it here. Nicolai Blackman in 3, and looks like he'll probably just be the leader. That's very tight between him and Deal on the turn. Actually, it is Sansoni, the Brazilian, who got there. Well, this has been not a very good turn for Blackman, because it seemed like physically he went into the wall in about 2nd or 3rd, but he's got some work to do here. The Brazilian, Sansoni in 6, looking good, and here comes Blackman into 2nd place. Ballarati in 3rd. Wow, blanket finish. And Sansoni gets there in 49.66. Passafaro 2nd. Blackman goes sub 50. And Samazic top 4. So we know that it's going to take a sub 50, we think it will, to make the final. 49.66 for Sansoni. Passafaro 49.8. Blackman 49.86. Checking if that's a new personal best for him. Yes, it is. Yeah, Blackman goes below 50 for the first time. Daniel Deal was 7th. That is a big surprise. Big surprise. Daniel Deal will not be returning tomorrow night. Has had a lot of racing this week. He was the fastest going in on that one, so something went wrong along the way, or he just ran out of puff. Probably the latter. You're not going to see him back tomorrow. Semi-final number 2. And good thing of being in the second semi-final is you know precisely what you're going to have to do, and anything over 50 is not going to get in by the looks of things. Boye Tomic goes in 8 for Croatia. Vinicius Ritza of Brazil in 1. From Czechia, it's Tobias Kern. Been impressed with the Croatian team and their racing instincts this week. Vlaho Nenadic. No N in the middle, Nenadic. Ji Yikun of China in 6. One of the stars, if not the star of the male side of the US team, is Maximus Williamson, 3. Then the 2 Aussies, side by side. Flynn Southam in 5. Been impressed with Ed Somerville too, especially in the relays. He's put a lot of effort in, and he was the fastest this morning, 49.74. But that does not mean you're automatically going to pass the final. We've seen that from Daniel Deal not making it into the final. So, who are the 4 that potentially going to join Sansoni, Pasifaro, Blackman, and Samazic? Well, it would be 4 of these 8, or more, potentially. Krisa of Brazil, Nenadic of Croatia, Williamson, USA, Somerville, Australia, Southam, Australia. G of China, Kern of Czech Republic, Tomic of Croatia. Reaction time-wise, not that important on the 100. Williamson was away very quick. So was Ritter, had the best start, actually, the Brazilian in lane number 1. And pretty even at the moment. All 8 swimmers are very closely grouped. Somerville maybe to the wall first. Williamson just 9/100ths ahead of him. In fact, joint second with Ritter. Now as they come back, 23.95 for Williamson at the turn. And there's still 5 in the line. This is going to be quite a scrap for the places, I tell you, with Williamson, Southam, and just Williamson. Whoa, that was mighty tight. 15/100 separating the top 2. Nenadic getting 3rd place, and 4th Flynn Southam, 50.04. Is not enough. Is not enough for Flynn Southam to make it. Did say inside 50. And just making it with a 50.03, Ballarati. But Flynn Southam will not be coming back. There's 2 big upsets there. Losing Deal and now losing Flynn Southam. No worries for Maximus Williamson, though. 49.38, Somerville through, Nenadic through, but Southam is not into the final. Big surprise. Ballarati, only swimmer to go over 50 and make it. 50.03. No Southam, no Krischke, and no Daniel Deal.